Have you ever wondered what Bitcoin is? Well, it's more than just the buzzword you've been hearing about. Bitcoin is a first cryptocurrency created by anonymous person Satoshi Nakamoto in 2009. It is a revolutionary form of digital money, digital asset, virtual currency, people's currency, and finally, it's a digital gold. It's not your typical dollar or euro, but a decentralized currency operating independently from a central bank. It's a global phenomenon that's changing the way we think about and use money. So it's time to get acquainted with this digital marvel. Now you might be thinking, but how does Bitcoin work? Understanding how Bitcoin works isn't as complex as it might seem. Let's dive right in. At its core, Bitcoin operates on a peer-to-peer technology, a system that connects users directly, sidestepping the need for an intermediary. So if you're sending your friend a Bitcoin, it's like handing them a gold coin digitally. There's no bank in the middle to process or control the transaction. Now, where does the term blockchain come into play? Well, imagine a giant public ledger that records every Bitcoin transaction ever made. That's essentially what a blockchain is. It's a chain of blocks, where each block contains a list of transactions. When you make a transaction, it's like writing a new line in this ledger. But how is this ledger maintained? Here's where the beauty of peer-to-peer technology shines. Every participant in the network has a copy of this ledger. They all work together to verify new transactions and add them to the blockchain. This decentralized system ensures that no single entity has control over the entire network. An important thing to note is that once a transaction is added to a block, and that block is added to the chain, the information is permanent and unalterable. This gives Bitcoin its characteristic transparency and security. So in essence, Bitcoin is a revolutionary technology that has the potential to change the world of finance as we know it. There are a few key things everyone should know about Bitcoin. Firstly, Bitcoin operates on a decentralized network. This means that no single institution has control over the Bitcoin network. It's like a democracy for your digital money, where every participant has a say, and no one entity can dictate the rules. Secondly, Bitcoin is open source. Its design is public, not hidden behind closed doors. This openness allows for transparency and trust. It's like a community garden. Everyone can see it, everyone can contribute, and everyone can benefit from it. Now let's talk about transactions. Bitcoin transactions are incredibly secure. They're locked in a public ledger called a blockchain, and once they're there, they can't be changed or removed. It's like carving into stone. Once it's done, it's done. This makes Bitcoin immune to fraud and counterfeit. Moreover, Bitcoin transactions are irreversible. This means that once you've sent your Bitcoin, there's no getting it back unless the recipient decides to send it to you. It's a bit like throwing a letter into a postbox. Once it's in, it's in. Lastly, Bitcoin transactions do not contain customers' sensitive or personal information. This protects you and merchants from losses caused by fraud or fraudulent chargebacks. It's like paying with cash. No personal details required, just the value of the transaction. And that, in a nutshell, is what Bitcoin is all about. So there you have it. We've unraveled the essence of Bitcoin, a decentralized and secure form of digital currency. It's an innovation that operates on a technology known as blockchain, a system that outwits traditional banking systems. It's more than just a digital coin. It's a revolution in financial transactions, a new way of thinking about money. It may appear complex at first, but once you grasp its concept, the world of Bitcoin may seem complex, but once you understand it, you'll see that it truly represents a leap forward in how we think about money. If you found this video helpful and are eager to dive deeper into the world of Bitcoin, make sure to show your support by liking this video, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our channel. If you know anyone who might be interested in learning about Bitcoin, don't forget to share this video with them. Your support helps us continue to produce quality content that demystifies complex topics like Bitcoin. Thank you for watching and for being a part of our community. Stay tuned for more informative content.